Hello in TV land. Hello everyone, bonsoir à tout le monde, bienvenue à cet nouvel épisode de Vintage Kids et Yoda's Workshop podcast. Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à notre épisode. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome myself at the brand new The Vintage Kids, a Yoda's Workshop podcast. Good to see you everyone. Bienvenue, hein? You're welcome, of the course, huh? But of course. So today, it's the day of the new podcast. Aujourd'hui, ce sera la nouvelle journée du podcast. Cette semaine, nous allons passer à travers quelque chose d'un petit peu historique. Et je crois que mon chandail ici l'explique très bien. Donc, I think my shirt here is, my t-shirt is actually telling the story of what we're going to see here today. We're going to talk about, nous allons parler des mail-away. Donc, en français, comment on peut, ont-tu appelé ça d'une façon spéciale? Of the figurines de Star Wars. On va regarder comment ils ont appelé ça en français. Let's see how did they call this thing in French? Well, they did not really put a special name. Offre de figurines. So they call it like figurine offer. But in English, it's much more friendly. Like mail away. Hey, hello everyone. Nick, how are you, my friend? It's the Canada. It's the Canada. I'm sorry, today I did not put up my banner because I was a little late, so I put up my little Yoda's Workshop Christmas Yoda guy. So at least I would have like something on the back. So here's another one. That's a cool one. That one my girlfriend gave it to me at Christmas. Also this one, as you guys are probably used to see him, I do a lot of pictures with this guy for my Yoda's Workshop page. Anyway. Donc, hey Frank, Kazakhstan, you're in the Kazakhstan. Donc, cette semaine, so this week we're going to talk about mail-away, figures and toys, because there were not only figures, il n'y avait pas seulement que les figurines qu'on pouvait se procurer sur le mail-away, mais bien également des jouets, des autres choses que les figurines. Pas grand-chose, là, mais quand même. I'll do my best to make this about an hour long, as usual. It might be a little longer. Sorry if you've got something in an hour, but maybe I'm not going to be, it might not be over. Donc, je vais faire de mon mieux pour que ça soit encore 1 heure aujourd'hui. Ça se peut que ce soit un petit peu plus long, parce que des fois, je pars puis je parle de n'importe quoi. Hein? Ben oui. Yeah, this week's subject was an idea of my girlfriend. And I was wondering, like, what am I going to talk about? I know there's tons of things to talk about. But she said, perhaps you might talk about the mail-away figures, the vintage ones. I said, that's a great idea. And you know what? It's going to be like a part 1. Oui, c'est toi, mon amour. This week is going to be some sort of a part 1 of next week podcast, because next week we're going to talk about card backs. So since we're talking about mail away, we have to talk about card backs. So we're going to start with the mail away subject, and next week we'll talk about card backs. Donc cette semaine, on parle des mail away, mais on peut pas parler des mail away sans parler des card backs. C'est là-dessus qu'on avait besoin pour, pas juste les card backs, mais entre autres, pour pouvoir se procurer les offres spéciaux. Donc, la semaine prochaine, on va faire un historique un peu des card backs qu'on a eu dans le vintage, évidemment. On fera pas de moderne. On va faire un petit clin d'œil au moderne. We'll make a little wink at this week on modern, but not as, it's 99% vintage stuff this week. Once again, I am not an expert, so perhaps what I'm going to tell you guys tonight might not always be 100% accurate, and I'm aware of it. And if I say something that you guys know that is not right or not true, just say, "Hey, Phil, by the way, I'm not sure you're right." And I'm never going to complain unless I've got the proof in my hand. So, but even if I have the proof in my hand, I might be wrong. So, donc aujourd'hui, encore une fois, je le répète à toutes les semaines, je ne suis pas un expert dans... je me proclame pas un expert ou un professionnel dans tout ce qui est Star Wars, mais je vais faire mon mieux pour vous donner l'information que moi je connais, l'information que j'ai appris, et je vais essayer de vous la transmettre. On doit prendre en considération que les gens qui sont sur Yoda's Workshop ou les gens qui suivent The Vintage Kids ne sont pas nécessairement tous des grands connaissants ou des experts, ce que je ne suis pas encore une fois, de Star Wars. Donc, ça me fait toujours plaisir de pouvoir faire apprendre des choses à des gens. We have to keep in mind, once again, I'm always doing this the best I can in French and English. You guys are getting used to this. Donc, vous savez, je fais toujours français et anglais. J'essaie de mon mieux de faire les deux, mais bon, ça se peut que je perde des bouts encore une fois. Je m'en parle là, je m'en parle là. What I was saying in French, I don't remember which language I told it, so je vais dire en français, hein? Pourquoi pas. Donc, je me proclame pas un expert, ça se peut que je me trompe sur les informations que je vous donne, mais on doit prendre en considération que les gens qui écoutent ça, ce ne sont pas nécessairement des experts en Star Wars, ou c'est pas nécessairement, ça peut être des nouveaux collectionneurs, donc ça me fait toujours plaisir de transmettre l'information que j'ai appris, ou les choses que je sais. C'est un des plaisirs de ce podcast. So, like I said in French, I don't remember if I said in English, the fun thing about the Vintage Kids is to be able to transmit, to offer knowledge on Star Wars stuff or even other toy lines. So I might, like I said, I'm not 100% always right. I'm far from being an expert. So this week is the mail away stuff. So what I did, I tried to get as much as stuff that I had in hand for to talk about this mail away offers that was offered to us back in the 70s and in the 80s. Donc j'ai fait de mon mieux pour essayer de ramasser le plus d'items que j'avais sous la main pour qu'on puisse faire le tour un peu de ce qui avait été offert sur ces offres-là justement. Which Star Wars mail away did you receive? I wish I was able to receive some, but I'm too young. Oui, mais il y a encore, yes, but there are still some modern mail away stuff, and I brought a few, so you guys might know what they are. Donc, oui, ça existe toujours, les mail away, mais bon, sur le plus récent. Et maintenant, on dirait que c'est plus rendu du mail away, c'est plus rendu special, exclusive, pre-order, target. C'est plus la même affaire. Bon, mais il y a encore du mail away. Okay, I'm thirsty, so I might take a lot of drinks. How did it started? T'es donc ben beau, mon cochon! Ouais, je sais, t'es en retard, mais c'est pas grave, je t'aime pareil, tu sais. Hein? Ben oui. Hey, ça se peut qu'on se voit, là, parce qu'on est supposé avoir une petite réunion, toi pis moi, pis peut-être d'autres, là. Okay, so how did this all started? Well, sadly, I don't have something in my hand to show it to you guys. I only have the big, huge jumbo box, but it's so huge that I did not take it out. Everything started with the early bird 4-pack Kenner offer. So, ça a tout commencé avec le set early bird de Kenner. Really quick historical information. What happened is that Kenner did not have enough time to produce the figures for Christmas of 1977. So what they did, they offered, and it was something pretty crazy, but they did it and it worked. They offered to buy a paper in the stores that would promise you that you'll be the first to receive the first set of Star Wars action figures. Donc, tout ça a commencé en 1977. Kenner, la compagnie qui a fait les jouets, qui a eu le contrat avec Lucasfilm, ils n'ont pas eu le temps de produire les figurines pour Noël 1977. Donc, ce qu'ils ont fait, c'était assez ingénieux et c'était un gros risque, mais ça a fonctionné. Ils ont vendu à la place dans les magasins. Yeah, the bad we need. Yeah, exactly. So it was pretty crazy and it was a test and it worked. Donc, ils ont vendu un papier qui vous garantissait de recevoir, vous seriez les premiers à recevoir le premier kit de figurines de Star Wars qui incluait Princesse Leia, Chewie, Luke et R2-D2. Donc, you would be the first to receive the first figures. They were R2, Princess Leia, Luke, and also Chewie. And it worked. So nowadays, you might even be able to locate some vintage early birds kit, but they sell for crazy, like more than expensive car crazy kind of money. But they are great. Sadly, I don't have one to show you because I'm fucking poor. Donc, c'est ça. Si vous êtes chanceux, vous allez pouvoir en voir sur eBay. You'll be able to find some on eBay or other collectors group or whatever. But they sell for like crazy money. Ça se vend pour des prix de fou, des prix plus chers que des autos. Donc, une fois que tout ça a commencé, ça a fonctionné parce que quelques mois plus tard, les enfants recevaient... parce que les parents devaient remplir le petit papier et l'envoyer par la poste. The parents would have to fill up the form and send it to Kenner, so they would have your information and they would send it back to you. Afterwards, what happened? That's another big piece of Star Wars history. Par la suite, il est arrivé quelque chose qui fait aussi partie un peu de l'histoire de Star Wars. The first figure that came out on cards would look like this, but I have a few Star Wars ones. Yeah, let's do this. So I brought some vintage cards. Let's take this one because you can see the... There it is. Okay. So you would purchase your Star Wars. Let's take that out. There you go. You would purchase your Star Wars figure. If our Star Wars figure would be right here in the bubble, and you would get at first this logo on your first. Well, it's not the first one because this is the 20 back, but next week we'll talk about more of the back cards and stuff. But I want to show you the first mail-away offer that they did. And it's for the Boba Fett. What does it say? It say, free Boba Fett figure with purchase of any 4 Star Wars action figures. See detail on the back. So, at first, if you guys know a little of your Star Wars history, well, that figure was supposed to be the famous Boba Fett with firing rocket backpack. And the first 20 backs would look like this. So as you can see, get free Boba Fett action figure. You would have to send out 4 pops, proof of purchase. That would be right here. But of course, I don't have one with the pop. But here is one from Return of the Jedi. This is a proof of purchase from Kenner. So you would have to take this little round thing, as you can see, 4 pops would give you that Boba Fett figure. So people would cut this thing out right here, and they would collect 4 and put this in the mail and send it to Kenner. And in a few months, well, 6 to 8 weeks, if you're in Canada, 6 to 8 months, because Canada is far. Not that far, but back in the days, I don't know. Perhaps they were delivering stuff with horses again. Anyway, I'm out of focus, but that's okay. This might help. You see me better with it? Oh, yeah. Much clearer, hein? Ouais. OK. Donc, on achetait ces merveilleuses figurines en 1977 et la figurine était en arrière de la bulle. Et le premier qu'on a eu, c'était évidemment celui du Boba Fett. Et évidemment, c'est le fameux Boba Fett qui tirait le backpack. Vous voyez ici, ils ont même pris la peine de faire le démo aussi de la figurine, qu'est-ce qu'à peu près elle aurait l'air. Et ici, on a une image du petit gars qui pèse sur le piton puis qui tire le rocket. But what happened? Well, they say, I think it's true. The story goes that they did something similar with the Battlestar Galactica ships. So back then there was a TV show called Battlestar Galactica, and they were selling toys also. And supposedly there's one kid that swallowed this little thing and he choked on it. I'm not sure if he died or whatever, but who cares? The fact is that Kenner said we cannot sell this thing with the firing rocket thingy. So, big story short, some of the prototypes that Kenner did, there's the rocket firing kit, but there's only a few in the world. Many are repro, but there are a few that exist. You can find one at Rancho Obi-Wan, where Steve Samsweet has some. I think he has two, whatever. No more pew-pew. No more pew-pew. Donc, on peut trouver les fameux Boba Fett Firing Rocket. Il y a quelques prototypes qui existent dans le monde. Malheureusement, il y en a plein que c'est des repros. Fait que s'il y a quelqu'un qui vous arrive avec un Firing Rocket Boba Fett, c'est probablement pas lui qui vaut 150 000 $ US. Donc, Steve Samsweet, le gars qui a la plus grosse collection de Star Wars, qui travaillait pour Lucas à l'époque, qui a à Rancho Obi-Wan, il y en a un ou deux dans sa collection. Mais là, ils ont eu un problème. Donc, Kenner a dû dire, oh, hey Jim, no worry, man. You forgot, we sang you happy birthday, even if it's not your birthday. C'est pas vrai, it's not true. We did not sing anything. But we might, if it's your birthday. I don't know. So, Kenner had a problem. So, Kenner was stuck with this card back with the firing thingy. So, what did they do? First up, they did something really, really basic. They put a sticker on the picture. See? So that's the picture. The first one that is printed on the card. Then they decided that they would not produce the rocket firing Boba Fett. So they put up that sticker. Donc, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait? Ils ont mis un sticker directement sur la cardback. Et ce sticker dit, and this sticker says, Boba Fett, a fearsome interplanetary bounty hunter, a threat to the Rebel Alliance, especially Han Solo, a new character in Star Wars sequel. Back then, they did not even know it would be called The Empire Strikes Back. Dans ce temps-là, ben, ils devaient s'en douter. They were probably starting to produce make the movie. So the offer would expire at $531.79, allow 6 to 8 weeks for shipment. So that's the first variation of the offer that they did. In front, it was the same thing. And you could see that the rocket was almost still firing, but not in the back. And to put it even more, that people would understand that they would not receive the Boba Fett rocket firing thingy, they put up a magnificent black sticker. Donc, après qu'ils aient mis le fameux sticker jaune, after they put that famous yellow sticker, they put up this wonderful, ce magnifique sticker noir. Et on ne pouvait plus voir du tout le Firing Rocket Boba Fett. Donc, il n'y aurait plus personne qui pourrait dire « Hey, j'ai pas reçu mon bon Boba Fett Rocket Firing ». So that's a little story of the first offer that they did. let me see if there's something that I can read. There's the address where you would send this thing. Send, seal in an envelope with your name and address. Remove proof of purchase. Blah, 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 blah. I do what I want. So the pop was right there. And the pop is gone, of course. So that was the first one. And if you would be lucky enough, you would receive a wonderful box that would look exactly like this one, but a little older because that's a recent one. I'm going to show you a real one just later on. That's a real one. And in this magnificent box, you would receive this Boba Fett. Where's Boba? It's right here. That's just a regular Boba Fett. I have no idea if it comes from the... You would receive this figure. Oh, well, this one is not mint, of course. It's a beater one. Donc, tu recevais ce magnifique Boba Fett. Et comme vous pouvez voir, derrière ici, on a un espace où c'est qu'on pouvait avoir le petit bâton qui ramenait la petite rocket firing qui était ici. Et on pouvait le tasser sur le côté. Et piou! Donc, le format avait été fait pour que le rocket sort, qu'il soit tiré. Mais, ils ont changé d'idée. Je ne sais pas si on peut voir comme il faut. Là, je vais essayer de zoomer. Ma caméra n'est pas nécessairement super coopérative avec moi. Mais dans chacune des figurines de Boba Fett, on voit il y a même des petites bulles ici parce que ça a été rempli de plastique parce qu'à la base, il y avait un trou là-dedans. Et évidemment, la petite, le rocket qu'il y a ici, a été collé dans le fond pour plus que ça bouge. Alors, c'est pogné là. Si je gosse après, peut-être que je réussirai à le sortir. Mais c'est bien collé dans le fond. So, what they did, they fill up this thing with plastic. There's still there's a bubble that you can see where it was filled up. And, of course, they glued the rocket firing on top. And in the same box, you would get, in this box, you would receive a little paper. I used to have a paper like this one, but I've sold it for someone that needed to complete this set of Mail Away Boba Fett. And it would say, sorry, this is still your figure, but it does not fire the rocket thing. So this was the first Mail Away. With your box, you would also receive, I don't know if I have a 1977 catalog. I don't think so. No, I don't. Anyway, you would receive a catalog with the upcoming Star Wars toys. Well, this is the Empire Strikes Back one, but you would get a catalog that would be rolled up inside this box. Donc, c'est comme ça qu'on recevait les mail away par la poste et c'était très long. Moi, j'ai eu la chance d'en commander un et c'est comme je vous dis, ça a été très long, mais c'était un des fun de la vie et c'est probablement pour ça encore aujourd'hui que j'aime ça recevoir mes commandes par la poste. So, that was the first one that they did. Let me put the things right here. Next week, we'll talk about the card backs. This is a card back 20 back with variation of different stickers, but we'll talk about this next week. Donc, that was the first one in 1977. Afterwards, what they did was something a little different. Ensuite, ils ont continué à faire ces offres, mais c'était avec des figurines mystères. Donc, ils ont continué à sortir nos cardbacks de 1977. But the second one, I'm not sure if the order is right. Je ne sais pas si l'ordre est exact. Et on a un autre offre ici qu'on a retrouvé sur une des cardbacks de Darth Vader. Et c'est a free secret Star Wars action figure with purchase of any 4 Star Wars action figures. See back for details. Look for New Empire Strikes Back coming soon. Get a free sequel action figure with the purchase of only 4. Même chose que is the same thing from the Empire Strikes Back. A character from the next Star Wars movie, The Empire Strikes Back, come with the laser pistol, removable head. Oh, movable head, not removable, pas pareil. Not the same thing. Arms and legs. Not available in any store at this time. So you have to purchase, remove the proof of purchase, send for seal at this address that was in Maple Plain, in Maine, I presume. Expires 1980 of May 31st. You will receive your secret Star Wars action figure by July 1st, 1980. Which one it was, I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't know. So I don't want to say it was that one or it was this one, but I presume it was Bosk. Because I know that Bosk is one of the figures that you would receive in the mail order. So you would receive a wonderful Bosk. This one is a beater one, but just to get the picture here. So Bosk, of course, is the bounty hunter, and perhaps they choose this guy because he was a bounty hunter that would be revealed at the same time of Boba Fett. Boba Fett was revealed in a different thing, but you know what I mean. Donc on devait recevoir Bosk, probablement, parce que c'est un qui fait partie des mail away. Même chose, you would receive in this little box, and with a catalog of perhaps The Empire Strikes Back. Donc on recevait dans la petite boîte, dans un sac, un baggy. Ou c'est peut-être C3PO aussi. Let's say it was C3PO. Voici un C3PO dans son baggy. It's a mail away one. I don't have the box, but this one is sealed, never opened. As you can see, it's still taped. So this guy is removable limb C3PO that was available with The Empire Strikes Back. It came with the backpack that Chewie would wear to transport C3PO after that he's been destroyed. Spoilers. Donc, c'est un des baggies originales de 1980 que tu pourrais recevoir. I think you're correct because I remember sending away and getting him in the mail when I was 9 or 10 years old. So you're probably talking about Bosk. But it was Bosk or it was probably C3PO because I know that these two were Empire Strikes Back regular mail-away figures. And it would say secret figure. So perhaps this is a new one. This one is a known one, but it was the removable limbs one. So the cool thing is this little guy is mint in box. Well, not in box, but in bag. So it's a pretty cool item for collectors. And of course, it would come in this little box. Oh, ça se vend combien ça? Je te dirais qu'un en bon état comme ça, au moins 100$ minimum. J'ai pas regardé les prix, moi t'avouer, dernièrement. Les dernières fois que j'avais regardé, c'était à peu près 100$. C'est peut-être monté un petit peu. C'est sûr que ça n'a pas descendu. Si en plus t'es chanceux puis tu l'as avec la boîte, ben là, ça vaut plus cher. Mais c'est au moins alentour de 100$, une figurine comme ça, en parfaite condition. Avec en plus le petit sac. Le sac à l'intérieur, le backpack, il est dans un sac aussi. Donc, super condition. My friend was asking how much it's worth. Over here in Canada, it's at least $100. Well, back when I looked at it. And what I was explaining is that the little backpack, the Chewie backpack, comes in another little baggy pack inside. So, everything is pretty mint. Donc, ça, c'est pour C3PO. Et évidemment, ils ont continué à faire ça, parce que quand ça marche, tu continues. So they continue to do this cool offers, and I'm going to show you guys the other ones that was available. Okay, so these are the card backs. I might need them, but what I did is I brought you some mint on cards figures so you can see what it used to look like. Sadly, I don't have 1977 completes with offers, so I'm going to show you these ones. That is a survival kit let's start with this one. So this is a AT-AT Commander action figure from Empire Strikes Back. It's mint on card, as you can see. And there's an offer right here. And this one is a pretty cool one because this is not for a action figure. Donc ça, c'est une figurine de Empire Strikes Back AT-AT Commander. Et il y a évidemment cette offre qui est spéciale parce que l'offre n'est pas pour une figurine. J'avais une pipe 95, pas besoin de traduire ça. Moi y penser, hein? Peut-être besoin d'argent. Bon, ok. Fait que l'art de troubler le direct, hein? Ben oui, j'aime ça, moi. Hein? J'aime ça, moi, les gens qui ont de l'entrain, là, puis du vouloir, hein? Oui, and it's unpunched. Merci, mon amour. Il m'a troublé, là, mais il me donne des idées pour asseoir, mais bon, c'est une autre histoire. Ok, so, like I was saying, this is a special one because this is not for a figure. It was for the Star Wars action figure display arena. So, as you can see, sadly, well, it's a Toys R Us sticker right on the top of the thing. It says, see back for special Star Wars display arena offer. And it's right here. If you guys go check the pictures that I've posted with this event, well, this podcast, I've tried to put everything that was available in the mail away, and you'll be able to see these toy parts. It looked like the base of the Death Star that you could put figures on top with a little card back, well, scenery on the back. With Hoth or space or whatever. And you would put them in the shape that you want to display them. So let me read you what's on the back. Merci mon amour. Bye là. Okay. So it says, special offer Star Wars action figure display arena. The display arena includes four 7.5 long inch L-shaped display stands. Each hold 14 Star Wars action figures, plus 4 backdrop with different photographs from Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back on each side. You can connect the display stands in many different ways to set up your own unique display arena. You can interconnect stands in many ways. You can get this display arena by, of course, purchasing any 10 Star Wars action figures. Remove proof of purchase, blah, blah, blah. Plus, send 10 seal plus $2 with your name and address to the following, blah, 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 blah. Allow 10 to 12 weeks for delivery. So, these are the shapes that you could do with your stands, and you would put your setup as you want. And as you can see, this one, the pop is gone. Yeah, see, that's a mint on card, but someone took out the pop, not me. It's unpunched, but there's no pop. Anyway, so that's one of the mail-away stuff that they did for The Empire Strikes Back. Moving on. And once again, you would receive the special catalog from The Empire Strikes Back. Either this one, ooh, this one is really messed up. There you go. You would receive this one with all the upcoming toys, and of course, perhaps this one. Or look for these exciting new toys from the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back collection by Kenner. So, full of great upcoming toys. After that, with The Empire Strikes Back, they did something again that was not figures. That was there would be a kit of toys, and I'm so blurry. Back, front, back, side, front, back. Anyway, give me the focus. There you go. Okay, something they did also for The Empire Strikes Back set. First, just before I'm gonna go check something because they did also French-Canadian cards back in the days. And some of the cards have the French language things. So I'm just going to check if I have one for the display. I don't have any. But the next one I do have. So I'm going to read it to you afterwards. Okay, so that's the Canadian one right here. Okay, next up, what they did, they offer this brand new Star Wars free action figure survival kit. With purchase of any 5 action figures, see back of action figure package for details. Et ça ressemblait à ceci. This is not a sticker, this is a real print on the card back. And it's right there. Et donc, c'était directement sur la carte. Et c'est un kit de survival. Donc, c'est des items pour survivre quand tu es en train de jouer au bonhomme, j'imagine. Donc, on les retrouvait sur les 41 back. On les retrouve that they were on the 41 back. This is a Imperial Commander, by the way. Mint on card Empire Strikes Back. And this was the famous survival kit. So you would receive Yoda's backpack for Luke. You would receive a hooking. What's the name of that thing? Luke Skywalker at grappling hook belt, 1 Jedi training harness, 2 Hoth backpacks, 3 asteroid gas masks, and an assorted laser weapons. So you would get the hook, the backpack from Luke on Dagobah. You get the backpack from the Hoth guys. You would get the mask when they go out in the this is not a cave, and a few weapons that you would anyway get with your figures when you purchase them. And I've got right here, where is it? I was able to locate one backpack that I still have in my boxes. Let me see. Where are you? There he is. So, to give you an idea, the backpacks would look like this. So this is a Hoth backpack that you would get in this set of survival kit. It's in soft rubber plastic, and you would be able to put this backpack on any of your action figures. The other ones, sadly, I don't have any right now, so I'm not able to show them to you. But it gives you an idea. They're all right here, as you can see. I'm going to read what it says in French, because I got a French version of this thing. So for our French-Canadian listener and friends, here is, well, it's in French and in English, so this card back is really messed up, but it's a Princess Leia from Hoth outfit with the bilingual offer. So let me read this in French. Offre de trousse de survie des figurines de la guerre des étoiles. See back, on voit les détails au verso. And as you can see, it says Canada right here, Ontario. Let me read this in French. Obtenir une trousse de survie des figurines de la guerre des étoiles avec l'achat de 5 figurines de la guerre des étoiles. Eh oui, pourquoi pas. La trousse comprend ces 12 accessoires qui s'adaptent à la plupart des figurines de la guerre des étoiles. La ceinture à grappin. La ceinture à grappin. Hein? Ben oui. Lis comme Monsieur Bricole. Une carte vide, de même, ça vaut... Ben oui, ça se vend, c'est sûr et certain. On va parler des cardbacks la semaine prochaine, André, puis tu viendras, tu vas tomber en bas de ta chaise. Je vais juste dire une chose, OK? Quand on était TQ, là, on recevait nos cadeaux, là, nos bonhommes, là. Mettons, là, tu recevais ce bonhomme-là, là. Toi, c'est quoi tu voulais? Tu voulais jouer avec le bonhomme, hein? La carte, là, ça en calissait-tu, hein? Puis la bulle, là, ça en calissait-tu. Fait que qu'est-ce qui arrivait? Dans ce temps-là, on recyclait pas, hein? Ben non, on crissait tout dans les poubelles, là, il y a du monde qui jetait même le bel bain des poubelles. Fait que là, qu'est-ce qui arrivait? Ben, ils prenaient les cartes. Une fois que tu avais le bonhomme, tu prenais ta table, tu la calissais au vidange. Hein? Fait que là, pense à ça 2 secondes. Il y a moins de cardbacks dans le monde qu'il y a de figurines de Star Wars. Puis il y en a en très mauvais état, mais il y en a en très bon état. Comme celle-là ici, tu vois. Bien magané. Puis le monde, il barrait les bonhommes qu'il y avait déjà parce que c'est la liste en arrière. On va tout voir ça la semaine prochaine. Je vais continuer à aller. Sorry, it's a little French answer that I gave to my friend. Okay. Let's keep on reading in French so you guys will learn. Donc, on a évidemment ici la ceinture à grappin de Luke. Du Hat Grappling Hook Belt. Donc, aussi, on a le harnais d'entraînement Jedi. Nous avons également le sac à dos Hoth. Le masque à gaz astéroïde, pas pareil. Et évidemment, quelques armes laser assorties. Donc en français, encore une fois, still in French, acheter 5 figurines de la guerre des étoiles, découper le cercle bleu et blanc. We're lucky, this one still have the pop. So this is a real pop right there. So you needed this. The cool thing also I'm going to show you guys is that the pops were not only available on action figures, they were also available on the boxes that you would purchase from ships, from Beasts, and I brought one that I just received last week, and I'm going to show you guys. Ok, on continue. Découper le cercle bleu et blanc, envoyer 5 cercles avec votre nom et adresse à Star Wars Survival Kit, blablabla. L'offre se termine le 31 juillet 1981. La trousse de survie n'est pas offerte dans les magasins. Et voilà. Donc, c'est ce qu'on retrouvait sur les cartes canadiennes. French Canadian cards, which were pretty hard. They're still hard to find nowadays. Donc, on s'est retrouvé avec ce kit. So, we ended up having this wonderful kit that you would receive by mail. So far, we saw this guy. We saw the C-3PO and Boba Fett. Mais ce n'était pas tout. On continue. Let's move on. There's more. I've got one right here. Ensuite, toujours dans l'Empire Strikes Back, still in Empire Strikes Back, they did another Bounty Hunter offer. This one was for this guy. This is Forlum. Donc, nous avons Forlum, un autre Bounty Hunter, qui était dans la série de Empire Strikes Back. Donc, on a ici un off Han Solo. Et c'est un 47 back, 47 back, and you have the information with the picture of the figure right here. So let me read it to you again. Ça revient au même, it's almost the same thing. Now you can get Forlum, a fierce bounty hunter from Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Free, just send 5 proof of purchase for an blah 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 blah. New Forlum action figure, not available in store at this time. So it's the same thing. And of course, you would have this proof of purchase. And you would get this figure by the mail. Once again, everything would come inside this wonderful little box with your name and address on it. And Forlum would look just like this. So this is a Forlum from Empire Strikes Back. This is the figure that you would get. Cool action figure. With a special backpack thing and jacket. Donc, c'est la figurine Forlum qu'on recevait par le mail away. Et c'est pas fini! And we're not done yet! Ils ont sorti un autre. They did another one for the Empire Strikes Back. But this one got a special twist on it. Oh, by the way, let me just see if I have the French version of Forlum. I don't think I have it. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, no, it's an English one. Sorry. That's the survival kit. This is... No, okay, so I don't have it. Hey, it doesn't matter. Return of the Jedi offer. Return of the Jedi offer. That's the French one. Okay, perfect. So I don't have it in French. Or is it this one? No. No, I don't have it. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. Next up, the next offer that they pull out from the, well, they did for the, in the Empire Strikes Back line was right before Return of the Jedi would come out in theater. And there's a cool thing about Return of the Jedi, if you guys don't know. I'm pretty sure you all know, but I'm going to tell the story very shortly, or very as short as possible. Donc, la figurine, l'offre qui est sortie ensuite, c'était pour... c'était sorti juste avant que Return of the Jedi sorte dans les cinémas. Ben, il était en train de faire la production. Et pour ceux qui ne le savent pas, for the one that doesn't know this, the first title of Return of the Jedi was not Return of the Jedi. The first title was Revenge of the Jedi, as you can see right here. Free Revenge of the Jedi action figure. So, why did they change from from Revenge to Return? And it's not a mistake. As you can see on the back, same thing. Revenge of the Jedi with 6 proof of purchase. At first, they wanted to use Revenge. Donc, au début, ils voulaient appeler ça la revanche du Jedi. Mais ils ont dit, attends une minute, George a dit, attends un petit peu. Les Jedi ne se vengent pas. Jedi don't revenge themselves. I don't know if it's the right way to say it, but you know what I mean. Because they are peaceful people, and they don't attack. They only protect, and they only ils se défendent. They defend themselves. But at first, it was supposed to be called Revenge. Oui, voilà, Revenge, c'est le Dark Side, et c'est pour ça qu'on a appelé Revenge of the Sith dans épisode 3. This is why it's called Revenge of the Sith, because the Sith, who are the Dark Side people, they revenge, but not the Jedi. Donc, on s'est retrouvé avec des figurines. We ended up having figures from Empire Strikes Back with the wrong title of the movie. If you're lucky enough, there's only a few items that was produced with this title. There's a few posters, there's a few patches, there are a few publicity in magazines or whatever, but they did action figures. So as you guys can see, this is for the Admiral Hakbar action figure, which is, it's a trap. Well, the title was a trap because it was not called Revenge. Donc, it's a trap. Exactly. Jedis don't take revenge. That's the right way to say it, my friend. You're right. Donc, on voit ici, we can see that it was not a mistake at first. It was supposed to be called Revenge. So there's a few card backs, there's a few action figures that are printed on this rare card. Well, it's not that rare, but it's pretty cool to have one with the Revenge offer. So that's a 48 back. It's unpunched. That's one of my favorite. It's so clean. It's just sad that it's not graded, but that's another story. Yeah, it's a great card, great figure. Anyway, so let me read what the offer is. So as you can see now, they would collect all 48, just like the Pokemon copied this. Collect them all. That was the 48 action figures that was available at that time. Donc c'était les 48 figurines qui étaient rendues disponibles maintenant dans la collection de Star Wars. Y a-tu Boba Fett? Oui, Boba Fett est là. So let me read. Special offer, free Admiral Hakbar figure from Star Wars Revenge of the Jedi with 6 proof of purchase. Now get a special free action figure from the next chapter of the Star Wars saga, Revenge of the Jedi, premiering in May 1983. Just purchase 6 action figures, proof of purchase seal, send them to Revenge of the Jedi figure offer in Minnesota, Young America. Offer expired January 31st, 1983. Allow 10 to 12 weeks again to get this thing. And something is funny because it says offer good in US only, and I'm pretty sure I received that figure by mail when I was a kid, but I might be wrong. So that was the next action figure that was available in this toy line offer, but eventually every action figure would be available in stores on card backs. Let me see if I've got this one in French. I don't think so. That's okay. You get the drill. That's the Forlum. That's the other one. That's the... So I don't think there's any card back in French stating Revenge of the Jedi, La Revanche du Jedi. I think it's only in English that they were produced. So what they did afterwards, it was Return of the Jedi, time for new items. Han Solo Trench Coat VC62 est aussi Revenge of the Jedi. C'était con. Vintage Collection is not vintage. Mais oui, c'est vrai, j'en ai un en plus comme ça. Next up was Return of the Jedi. And the first, we're almost done, guys. So I think we have a little more than 10 minutes to go through, but that's okay. If you're enjoying this, just stay with me. So I think, let me check the number of the, yeah, 65. So that's the 65 back, and I think the 65 backs were the first one. Yeah, 65 was the first from Return of the Jedi. Afterwards, it was 70 something. Ok, donc la première offre qu'on a retrouvée, the first offer that we got on the Return of the Jedi action figures was the Emperor offer. So this is the Emperor offer. This is a French-Canadian card. So as you can see, if you guys are in the US, you might not be familiar with this one, but it's, once again, bilingual, so French-English on this card. How to recognize they are French, Canadian ones. We've got both on the top, à partir de 4 ans and age 4 and up. In the back, it looks like this. As you can see, there's also the same pop, and there's a picture of the Emperor figure that you would receive by mail. So let me read this in French and in English very quickly. Return of the Jedi. Now it was called Return of the Jedi, as you can see on this card back. The Emperor figure offer. Offre de la figurine de l'Empereur du Retour du Jedi, voire verso. Special offer, get the Emperor first figures from Star Wars Return of the Jedi with 5 proof of purchase, blah, blah, blah. The Emperor, leader of the Imperial forces and master of the dark side of the Force. Just purchase 5 Star Wars action figures, send it in your 5 proof of purchase. Once again, little white and blue stuff. Seal with your name and address to the following address. And this one, it was in Canada, because it's a French-Canadian. It was the Kenner head office in Canada, I presume. Donc, en français, offre spéciale, obtenez la figurine de l'empereur du film La Guerre des Étoiles, le retour du Jedi, avec 5 preuves d'achat. L'empereur, chef des forces impériales et maître du côté obscur de la force. Achetez 5 figurines de la Guerre des Étoiles, envoyez les 5 preuves d'achat rondes avec vos noms et adresses à l'adresse suivante. L'offre se termine le 15 août 1984, allouée de 10 à 12 semaines pour la livraison. So that was the French one, and that was the first one. And guess what? I've got one complete right here. And you would receive this guy. So this guy would come in his baggie and in this box. Let me open this one for you, because it's not an AFA one, it's just a acrylic case made especially for mailaways. Donc, nous retrouvons la fameuse petite boîte de 1983. That's the famous box that the figure would be in. As you can see, it's still in pretty good shape. Inside, there's nothing because everything is right here. Let's close this thing up. And inside, rolled up in this box, just like this, you would get the figure. This is an Emperor, still sealed in his bag. As you can see, the tape is right here, and his cane, and every little bag, well, most of them got the Kenner made in Taiwan or made in Hong Kong thing. I think it's only made in Hong Kong. And the famous little catalog I was talking about. Donc, c'est ce qu'on recevait dans la petite boîte qui avait l'empereur dedans, avec le petit catalogue et tous les jouets de Return of the Jedi qui s'en venaient bientôt dans les magasins. Je vais remettre ça dedans ici. Let me put him back inside right here. So it was pretty cool because you would be waiting for this great action figure that would not be available in stores, at least not for a while, and waiting 10 to 12 weeks. Can you imagine if it would be the case with our kids now? Oh yeah, by the way, you have to wait 8 to 10, 10 to 12 weeks before you're going to receive your thing. It was like, pourquoi tu l'as pas pris sur Amazon? Why didn't you purchase on Amazon? Mais nous autres, ça n'existait pas. So Amazon did not exist back then. Before I go on with the next offers, let me show you. There were not only the figures and the toys that was available on the cards. The ones that I showed you today was the one that was available on the cards, but you would also it would also be there was also another way to get stuff by mail, or you would purchase some special play sets and you would get some action figures in baggies. So just like if you would receive them in this box, there are other action figures that came in baggies, like R2-D2s, are not the ones R2-D2 with the sensor scope. But I've got this one that is pretty cool, and I don't even know from which playset this one came from, but that's a and it's not a custom seal. It's really it's been confirmed that it's a real Kenner sealed action figure in this baggie. This is the Obi-Wan Kenobi with gray hair, and it's in perfect condition, but I have no idea where from what playset or what box it came in. So if someone knows, let me know. So that's a pretty cool one. So this is they were not the only ones that you could get. You would be able to get like boxes with many action figures inside. I know that Sears Canada did this, and it was not available in the US, and they are pretty valuable nowadays. Anyway, so let's. Oh, is there? No, that's okay. Next up, there's another one that was available, and this one is our friend Nyum Nub. Nyum Nub, Nyum Nub, Nyum Nub. This one is a Return of the Jedi low gray, and it's a French Canadian one. And the cool thing is that this is a 65 back. This is a 65 back with the Nyum Nub offer, and I think all the other Nyum Nub offers in the US were not 65 backs. Let me check. I've got one right here. No, it's all 65. I'm sorry. See, I told you I'm not an expert. But to give you an idea, that's a French Canadian one. My mistake. Is that's still a French Canadian one? Do I have a US one? Yes, I do. That's a US one. And that's 48 back. Ooh. So this is a 65 back. So I was wrong. The first Return of the Jedi action figures that were available on card were the 48 backs. So that's a 48 back with the Nyum Nub offer. This is not a Canadian one. This is a Macao. Well, it's a US one, but it still says it's from Macao. So, see, I don't know everything. I do my best, but I don't know everything. So, this is the one with the 48 back with the free Nyum Nub offer from Star Wars Return of the Jedi with 5 proof of purchase. Once again, you can now get a Nyum Nub Rebel Ally featured in the next chapter of the Star Wars saga, premiering blah blah blah. Purchase 5 Star Wars action figure, blah blah blah. Proof of purchase, expire June 15. And they did the same thing with the Canadian cards. So this is a 48 back, and you would get Nyum Nub. And this one I'm 300% sure that I received it in the mail, and I still remember playing with it. I was really surprised, and I really enjoyed that figure. I thought that the red suit, where is he? I brought one. Oh, I forgot to show you guys first. So this is a Hakbar that you would receive in the offer with the Revenge of the Jedi. Free minium. C'est ça, c'est ça. Qu'est-ce que tu veux avec tes fit? On va prendre le free minium. And you would get this guy. This is a Num Nub from Return of the Jedi, which flies with Lando in the Millennium Falcon. And I really enjoyed that figure. I don't know why, because probably it was like red, and I just enjoy like the ERG, red ERG, and anyway, so I love this guy. So I played a lot with this fellow right here. Smells vintage. Vintagey. So this is the one that you would get. Let me read you guys in French because it's for fun, and you guys in the US are going to enjoy this. Offre spéciale, obtenez une figurine Yum Nub du nouveau film de Retour du Jedi avec 5 preuves d'achat. Achetez 5 figurines de la Guerre des Étoiles. Envoyez les 5 preuves d'achat rondes avec votre nom et votre adresse. L'offre se termine le 31 janvier 1984. And of course, you would get the 65 action figures in the back with this special offer. This one is not, again, a sticker. This is a it's printed on the card. Same thing on the back right here. So this was for Num Nub. And I think I've showed you the Emperor one. Let me put this guy right here. I think I have one in English. Yeah, just to show you the difference between the oh, it's stuck. I'm going to show you the difference between the Canadian offer and the US offer. So this is a Lando Calrissian in skiff guard disguise, and as you can see, this is a US one, and the offer is not exactly the same. So that's the big difference between both of them. The writing is not the same way, and the free is much bigger because you have to fit twice as much as information. But in the back, it's pretty much the same. Once again, you've got the French and Canadian, the French and English on one side, and the only English on the other one. So that was the Emperor offer, and this is pretty easy to find because they did so many of these guys. You might be able to find one for once again around 150 bucks Canadian with the box and still sealed with the catalog. It's a pretty cool item to have in your collection. Donc c'est encore disponible. Il y en a encore des trouvables. Quand sont dans les caisses de même, c'est quelque chose. Oui, ben c'est ça, ça fait plus beau, mettons, tu sais, il y a du monde qui veulent absolument protéger leurs figurines, premièrement pour pas qu'ils s'abîment, mais aussi ce qui est le fun, c'est que ces boîtes-là en acrylique, la plupart protègent contre le soleil. Donc ça l'arrête de changer les couleurs, premièrement des figurines, puis ça va conserver ton plastique pour pas qu'il s'effrite, et ta boîte va rester aussi blanche, tandis que si tu la laisses juste lousse, elle va finir par jaunir. On a des figurines de Star Wars qui deviennent complètement jaunes. Tout ce qui est blanc. On a des Stormtroopers jaune. Le jaune pisse, là, c'est épouvantable. Okay. After that, what they did 2 more offers. And I forgot one because I did not forget it. It's because I don't have any card backs anymore, or I don't have any action figures, but I'm going to talk about it just after that. First up, le premier qu'ils ont fait, the first one that they did is the Anakin Skywalker offer. They used the 77 back and 79 back and they glue a sticker. So this is a sticker on the back of this card. It's not the right thing. If you tear off this sticker, you're going to see different things on the back. And in front of this is not printed on the card. This is also a sticker that was put on. Donc, c'est des stickers pour cette version-là, la première version pour le mail away de Anakin Skywalker. And it was crazy to think that it was first revealed that you would get an action figure of Darth Vader without his suit. Donc, c'était un peu la folie de penser qu'on allait avoir une figurine de Darth Vader, mais sans son suit. Fait que ça, c'était quelque chose de spécial. So, this is the first one. This is a 79 back B of the Emperor. This one, a graded one. So, that's it. It's same thing. You would have to send 5... is it 5? Yeah, send 5 proof of purchase. The difference is, as you can see, this one is green. So we went through, there's also a black one. I don't remember where it is, but there's a black one, there's a green one, there's a blue one. And yeah, that's about it. Donc, on pouvait recevoir Anakin Skywalker par la poste. La première version, c'était avec les collants. The first version was with the stickers. And when the last 17 action figure came out, the last 17, that's another story that I'm going to talk about eventually. Les 17 dernières figurines qui ont été faites par Kenner. Donc, ça, c'en est une. This is a last 17 action figure, and you get this printed offer for the same figure. C'est la version imprimée de la figurine de Anakin Skywalker. And in the back, it's not a sticker. This is printed on, and as you can see, it's still a green. Pop that you would have to send there. So this is a Return of the Jedi 79 back C. Donc c'était la version back C de Lumat. Et ça ici, ce n'est pas un sticker, c'est imprimé. Et on allait recevoir, encore une fois, dans notre merveilleuse petite boîte, laissez-moi sortir un Anakin que j'ai mis juste ici. Voilà. Et on allait recevoir notre ami Anakin Skywalker, qui est considéré comme pour plusieurs, comme étant la pire figurine que que Kenner a faite. Some people say that this is the worst action figure that they did with the Emperor buddy there in the last 17, because the limbs are really like cheap, but for me it's an amazing figure, and it's the last 17 one. There's a lot of this guy available because they send out tons of this guy by mail. There's a few available on card. I have one mint on card from a tree logo version, but I brought it today because we're talking about mail away. Donc, on allait recevoir ce magnifique petit Anakin Skywalker par la poste. Finally, the last one that they did is the coin offer. Ils ont sorti la version coin offer, encore une fois avec les last 17. Ils ont commencé par mettre un sticker. They started to put a sticker on some of the card backs. I'm sorry, I don't have any available with me right now. I've sold them all. But it's the same thing. They would put a big, large sticker right there with Boba Fett coin, and they would say, like, you can purchase this wonderful Boba Fett action, it's not an action figure, but coin, and they try to revive the Star Wars toys in 1985. Donc, ils ont essayé de repartir un peu la baisse de leurs ventes. Ils ont voulu repartir les ventes en ajoutant les coins. Donc, ils ont sorti la dernière ligne des figurines de Star Wars, et c'est la fameuse line. They came up with this last line of figure that they did, Kenner, back in the days in 1985. And it's the Power of the Force version of the action figures. And in this one, you get all the last 17s. And they also reissued many of the figures with the coins. So you would get this coin with your action figure. But some of the coin you could get, there were 62 coins. Great Scott. Donc, il y avait une possibilité de collectionner 62 coins différents. Pour vous donner un exemple, voici ce que ça ressemblait, to give you an idea. So, you collect all 62 coins. De l'autre côté du coin, il y a des écritures. D'un bord, c'est la figurine en tant que telle. Celle-là, je pense c'est... Ça, c'est Warrock. L'autre, c'est Roomba, donc c'est un autre. Je vais vous lire qu'est-ce qui est écrit. Let me read what's in this back. This is a 92 back. This is the last back cards that they did. So, special Star Wars coins. Collect all 62. Now you can get a special Star Wars collector coin with each action figure you buy. The front shows the Star Wars character. The back side tells you about his role in Star Wars movie. Collect them or trade them. There never been anything like it. So this one was out in 1984, but this line stopped in 1985. I'm not sure, but they did the same thing for the Droids and Ewoks line that they did, but it was not about the movies. So this line is the last one about the movies, and the other one was for the TV shows, animated first TV show that they did, Droids and Ewoks. Donc c'est ça, on peut pas vraiment dire que c'est un... It's not really like a offer, action figure offer, but it was a coin offer. So like I said, they were trying to keep their sales up by offering something new to the public. Sorry. Évidemment, even if Kenner stopped selling Star Wars toys and Hasbro continued this thing, they kept on offering mail offers. So this one is a modern one, and this is one mail away from 1997. Donc ça, c'est un mail away de 1997. C'était le Ghost de Obi-Wan. Oui, T-shirt. T-shirt, c'est exactement de quoi qu'on parle aujourd'hui. Fait que donc, ça, c'est de 1997. Ils ont continué à faire des mail-away, la même petite boîte, mais c'était le Ghost de Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is the Obi-Wan Kenobi Ghost from, I don't know if it was Kenner or, doesn't say on the box, so I don't know. I don't remember, I would have to check. Une chose que je voulais vous montrer, something I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I've received this week, well, last week. Like I was saying, when you would purchase ships or playset that were not figures, well, that's a beast. That's not really a figure. This is the Rancor guy. Anyway, I'm not going to open it. It's just to show you guys the fact that in the proof of purchase were not only available on cards, they were also available on the box. Let me turn this around. As you can see, there's a proof of purchase underneath the box. So that's the 1983 Rancor monster figure from Return of the Jedi, the one that we also saw. Yeah, this figure is amazing. I was so lucky to get one in box like this. This is the first time that I've got one in box. Never got the chance to purchase one. And it's cool that the pop is still underneath there. I wanted to show you guys the Slave one from Empire Strikes Back box, but the pop was gone. I didn't know about that. I said, oh man, the pop's gone. I'm not going to show this to them. And finally, the last thing I want to show you guys, it's also a modern mail-away, and it's a special one because they did a homage. I can say this. C'était pour les chips pour Obi-Wan Ghost. Ah, je sais pas, man. C'était pas les chips. Je sais vraiment pas, man. I really don't know what it was for. I don't recall. I would have to look up. Like I said, I don't know everything, so I don't remember everything. Donc, they did an homage for the Boba Fett rocket firing guy. So in 2010. Oh, Frito-Lay. Ah, ça se peut, ouais. It's possible. En 2010, in 2010, they did this mail-away offer for the Boba Fett action figure when the vintage collection started. So you would have to send out money, or I don't remember what it was, and you would receive by mail this cool replica of the first Boba Fett that was available on the 1977 A New Hope card back, and it would talk about all the history areas at last. After 30 years, the Boba Fett figure with rocket-firing backpack has reached this galaxy. The story of this mail-away figure is well known among Star Wars fans, and we're here to deliver the goods. This figure is a recreation of the original Boba Fett figure with the addition of that all-important rocket-firing feature. Good things really do come to those who wait. And the wait is officially over. Enjoy. Donc, on a une photo ici. We have a picture of the original one. And they recreated this thing. And as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see because the quality is not great. Let me put him this side. As you can see, there's the rocket fire. Quality is very poor. Sorry about that. But there's this famous rocket thing on the side. And it's an AFA. It's still on my Christmas list. Yeah, ils ont remis le Pew Pew. They put back the Pew Pew on in 2010. And the cool thing is, this was only available by mail, in a mail-away, giveaway, mail-away. So it's from Hasbro Star Wars Vintage Collection Rocket Firing Boba Fett Mail Order Exclusive. This is graded 8.5. C'est un gradé 8.5 sur 10. Et ce qui est le fun, c'est qu'on voit plus rien sur la caméra. C'est pas ça qui est le fun. The cool thing is that every recent vintage collection action figures are numbered VC something. And this one is VCP 03. Donc VCP for postal, I presume. 03. So this is a cool homage to what I was telling you about at the beginning of this podcast. So you guys, that's it for the mail-away story. I probably forgot tons of information. I probably gave you some wrong information, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really love sharing my knowledge on all these things that, I mean, my mom always told me, all the knowledge that you have on Star Wars and Star Wars toys and all on The Simpsons or all on the things that I enjoy, and you would have them on medicine, on medical stuff, I would be a heart surgeon. Donc, ma mère a toujours dit, si tes connaissances que tu as sur Star Wars puis les affaires que tu capotes comme les Simpsons, les affaires de même, si tu avais ça sur la médical, tu serais un heart surgeon, un chirurgien cardiaque. But I don't like heart surgery. I would faint. Donc c'est pour ça que I'm more of a geek than I'm a vintage kid. I'm the vintage kid. I'm not a heart surgeon, and I'll never be. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It was really fun for me to do. Merci, ma blonde. Thank you, my love. I know you're not there, but for this great idea. I think it's a subject that it's not everyone that knows about. And there's so many subjects like this that are like sub-subjects. Ce sont des sujets qui sont moins connus dans l'histoire des jouets de Star Wars. Puis c'est le fun. Moi, j'apprends ça. Je vois des nouvelles affaires. I learn stuff. I still learn stuff every day, every month. On a tous des défauts, puis ta mère t'aime de même. Et voilà, c'est ça que je me dis. Hein? Fait que Fait que c'est ça. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it. If you have any questions on mail away stuff, if you want to correct me on something, send me a PM, write me a comment. I'm always happy to reply. So next week, we're gonna go through the card backs from 1977 to 1985. I've got, just to give you an idea, I brought my just one of my catalog. So this is my card back collection. So well, there's a part of my card back collection. So we're going to go through some of these to see all the different variation of card backs there is with the offers. And well, we saw the offers this week, so we won't have to go through all the offers. Donc on va passer à travers les card backs la semaine prochaine. Les variations de card back, leurs numéros, les 12 back, les 20 back, qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? 41C or whatever, I don't recall them, everyone. C'est tout une mot. Merci Francine, c'est gentil ça. So I always try to do my best. Like I said tons and tons of time before, I'm going to say it again. I'm not an expert. I might not be right on everything that I tell you. I only offer you my knowledge on all of these things that I've learned because I think they are awesome. For me, it's awesome knowledge to have. It doesn't worth shit, but it doesn't matter. It's great to know. When I fall in love with something, I want to know everything about it. So I've been in love with Star Wars since 1977. So even today, I keep on finding new stuff. I keep on learning stuff. There's so many things to know about this magnificent universe. And this is only Star Wars. We're not talking about Simpsons and other stuff. Other toy lines that are also magnificent. Donc, c'est ça qui est ça. So that's it for this week. See you next week. Next week, we'll talk about card backs. Once again, if you are not with us on Yoda's workshop, I invite you to like the page, to join the group, and also go check out our new YouTube channel where you'll be able to find every episode of the Vintage Kids. We are now at episode 6. Donc, je vous invite à aller liker la page de notre groupe Yoda's Workshop pour que vous puissiez interagir avec toutes nous autres. N'oubliez pas, sur la page Yoda's Workshop, vous pouvez vendre des affaires, vous pouvez poser des questions, vous pouvez vous entraider. C'est ouvert à tout le monde qui sont sur le groupe. C'est une communauté qui se tienne entre eux et qui s'entraide. Et évidemment, allez sur YouTube pour voir notre nouvelle page Yoda's Workshop, où est-ce qu'on retrouve tous les épisodes de Vintage Kids. On est déjà rendu à l'épisode 6. La semaine prochaine, épisode 7, on va parler des cardbacks. Et sur ce, bonne semaine. Allez pas trop vite sur Internet. Don't go too fast on the Internet. Or don't forget to put your helmet on. Take care. May the Force be with you. See you next week. Bye. Oh, just a little something. I did not forget about the Obi-Wan podcast that I want to do. There'll be in-betweens. Arson O. I will do a little something for each Obi-Wan episode. I did not start it yet because I was very busy. But I will do them. Don't worry. So may the Force be with you. Take care. See you next time.